You mentioned Bruce Arians. He tested positive today. The Buccaneers have announced that. Harold Goodwin, the run game coordinator, takes over as the head coach, which allows the coordinators, the key coordinators, Byron Leftwich on the offense and Todd Bowles on the defense, to do their jobs at a time when they may be carving out a couple hours here and a couple hours there to do virtual interviews for head coaching opportunities. You know, this is a very winnable game for the Buccaneers against the Jets in New York, but not having their head coach is going to be an issue, assuming that he's out for Sunday. He could be back by Sunday if this new tweak goes through between the league and the union, and if the rule applies to all, not just players, but staff and coaches, that you can come back as soon as 5 days after a positive test. So Arians could be back. If it's not, it'll be Harold Goodwin. And also remember, a couple of weeks ago, Charean, they tried to come up with a way to allow people to come back faster on the back end of the protocols, but I don't get the impression that those are working the way they thought, because we still have people out longer than we thought they'd be out once they addressed the question of how soon someone can return after a positive, even if vaccinated. But hey, for Arians, even though he's vaccinated and boosted, he's a 3-time cancer survivor. There's reason for concern. You want to make sure he's healthy. Obviously, we hope he is. We send out our best to him. What's secondary is football. And, you know, the Buccaneers kind of have a pretty well-oiled machine here. They can keep rolling without Bruce Arians for a game or two if they have to, just because you've got a guy with head coaching experience in Todd Bowles. You've got Leftwich in charge of the offense. Arians has said time and again how much Leftwich is running the offense and not Arians. And then we know what Tom Brady does. They're in good shape to make it through this. Of any of the contenders, I think they're in the best shape to be without their head coach for a game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. And you do have coaches on that staff with head coaching experience, and those guys are good. So they'll make it through this game if they have to go with Bruce Arians. You do worry about him, as you said, a 3-time cancer survivor. So I hope it's the less severe Omicron variant that he has, and he can recover very quickly from this. But you do worry about the health of people like Bruce Arians who have underlying conditions.
Yeah, is it less severe? Is it the same? Who knows? Every time I check on the news, wherever you go, you get different stories, and nobody knows what the hell's going on, and that kind of sums up our existence for the past couple of years. Welcome to the second decade. Is it the second decade? It's the third decade of the 21st century, where no one knows what the hell is going on at any time, and that pretty much sums up my existence and the existence of millions of others.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.